Cameron and Janice here from Magnetic Experience. Today we're going to talk about magnetic therapy and osteoporosis. I suppose over the last 10 years, Janice and I have spoken to thousands and thousands of customers about their ailments and pain. We've read all the books, we've done all the courses, but at the end of the day, it's the feedback that we get from the customers that gives us our greatest insight into magnetic therapy. And I think one of the most horrible and problems that I do see with a lot of people, specifically senior ladies, is osteoporosis. Degenerative disease in the upper back and neck area, where we find as a result of the calcium deficiency we get deformity, and of course we get, as a result of that, the deformity in the disc will cause dramatic inflammation and pain. Now we can't fix the disc, but we can reduce that inflammation and pain, which will give you more movement, reduce pain and a life. Because people in pain are happy people. So all I'm going to do, I can talk about magnetic therapy all day, but just remember the concept is magnets reduce inflammation in the localized area. Increasing blood flow, increasing lymphatic drainage, which flushes out the inflammation and pain, which at the end of the day gives you pain relief. So there are two major products which of course I would suggest for osteoporosis. Now the first is one of our newest products, which Janice has actually invented herself, or manufactures herself, which is the magnetic t-shirt. I'm wearing one now. You wouldn't even think it's a magnetic shirt, but this one has over 73,000 Gauss rare earth magnets in it, which helps. I haven't got osteoporosis, but I train and work very hard, and it helps with the muscular inflammation and pain. Inflammation and pain can be caused by anything, whether it's fatigue, exercise injury, but today we're talking about osteoporosis. So again, we talk about upper back and neck area for osteoporosis. Janice?
Well, that's just showing you one of the cores. That's the back core.
That's the back.
For the t-shirt, and just showing you that it's, this is a world first, because there is no other magnetic t-shirt on the market like this, where it's covering the whole back, it's covering the front, and it's covering the shoulder and neck area as well. So it's covering all those areas. It's very therapeutic. Usually within about 15 minutes of putting a t-shirt on, you can feel the difference. That's how good it is. So if you have a problem in the torso area, the t-shirt is definitely a must, and it's something that you can wear daily. You can wear it to bed, you can wear it out. It comes with sleeves, it comes without sleeves in a singlet style as well, in white, black and taupe. But as I said, as far as the torso goes, if you've got problems, severe problems in that area, the t-shirt is a must.
Okay, now of course our bread and butter product for osteoporosis is our magnetic underlay. Remember, you go to bed of a night, your circulation slows down, your lymphatic system slows down, and the inflammation builds up. Most people with osteoporosis say they hate going to bed, or they hate getting up first thing in the morning. It's because the inflammation builds up, and it's a vicious circle. You go to bed, wake up the next day, and at the end of the day it's not going to get better, it's only going to get worse. So with our magnetic underlay, say for the Queen for example, we have up to 450 magnets, which is more magnets than most other companies manufacture with their magnetic underlays. And we also use a 1200 Gauss magnet, which is very stronger. So it's extremely therapeutic. If you don't want to wake up stiff and sore, think about a magnetic underlay.
More importantly too, with buying magnetic products, the first question that you should ask the company you're purchasing off is it a north-facing magnet? Because north-facing is the healing side of the magnet. So that's what you should be getting in your magnetic product, and that's only what we sell in our magnetic underlays is north-facing energy, and that's why it's so good. And two, I think the design, this has taken 10 years to get this underlay to this finished state. So it's been fine-tuned over 10 years, this underlay, and now it's at its very, very best. The majority of energy on this underlay is on the top here where you're going to lay, and that's where you need the energy to be, not wrapped up in piles and piles and piles of material inside. You want it all on the outside where the person's going to lay without actually being able to feel the magnets, and that's what we have definitely succeeded in doing. And just to give you an example of how strong our underlay is, even while still in the packet like it is here, if I put a magnet to it on the outside there, it's sticking directly to the underlay, showing you all the energies on the outside where you're going to lay. And that's why it's very, very therapeutic. I find people that ring up and order an underlay, Usually I'll come back within a week, 2 weeks, and purchase a second and sometimes a third underlay, because that's how quickly they're getting results with it. And it just comes back to the way we have designed and manufactured this product, so that the majority of energy is on the top where you're laying, and that's what makes it so therapeutic. Also, it does have a washable cover as well, so you can actually take the cover off and wash it. You don't have to wash the whole thing, just the cover comes off and you wash the cover. But as far as a product goes that's, you know, very good resale, the Underlay definitely is that product.
You know, osteoporosis sufferers, it's a chronic problem, it's a horrible problem, so you don't have to put up with it. Think about some of the magnetic products, give it a try, and hopefully less inflammation and pain can give you quality of life. And that's all it's all about, quality of life without taking harsh drugs.